You saw the red flags, baby.
What do you know the red flags?
Why are you unhappy as a person? You don't like good things for your own life.
That's the behavior, and you shouldn't be keeping that here.
It's not the behavior.
It stinks.
Fish is in the river.
And even if there's no fish, you can start over on your own by
become
yourself.
a vegetarian.
Must you look for fish? Look for something else. Hi guys, hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you can see today, I have somebody here with me, but before we introduce her, my name is that girl Faye, and yeah, you're welcome to my channel. If you're a new viewer, welcome. Please go down, click on the subscribe button, help me get to 1,000 subscribers, you guys, please. I mean, it's long overdue, isn't it? It is. And if you're a returning subscriber,
Welcome.
drum rolls for you. No, not drum rolls for you. Let's pop champagne for you. What? Oh no, let's clap for you. You guys, you're welcome back to my channel. And with me here is...
Hi, I'm Mina.
Of course, those of you from Ukraine will probably know her. And if you don't, of course, as you can see, she's a cutie. She's a cutie. A black melanin popping shits, you know, kind of. Okay. In today's video, as you guys can see the topic, we're going to be talking about red flags in relationships. Yes, when I mean relationships, I mean romantic relationships, friendship relationships, even family relationships. And some time ago, I put up this poll. I put up the poll on my story, and some of you replied to it. So in this video, we're just going to be talking about your replies.
You saw the red flags, baby.
What do you know the red flags? Now you're here. What's the money part of this?
I don't know.
So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So you guys, what are red flags to you? Like when they say red flags in a relationship, red flags in a relationship, what's a red flag to you? Or should I say like a definition or something?
I don't think there is an actual definition. Red flags are just like traits that you're not about to have that.
Do you think red flags are deal breakers?
They are deal breakers.
So okay, like
if you ignore them and then they come back to bite you in the ass.
Something else. So what are those things that you consider a red flag in a relationship? Let's say in a romantic relationship first, then we'll talk about like a normal friendship relationship.
Romantic relationship. Dishonesty, lack of communication.
Lack of communication.
Yeah.
That was very deep, bro.
Because why are you not communicating?
Why?
If you are not kind,
that's a red flag to you.
Yeah, if you're not kind, I don't date guys that are not kind because I'm a soft girl.
Of course,
I have to embrace the softness.
You need to be submerged in softness.
Like I'm like,
it's the way you said,
I'm just like an egg, like just bubble wrap me.
Submerge you inside a bubble. You guys, I'm even going to see the end of this video today. For me, there are like 1,001 signs or traits that are red flags or that could be red flags. One thing I just cannot, I don't know the word to use, is insecurity. In a romantic relationship, insecurity, an insecure man. You as a guy being insecure, or even as a girl being insecure, like you guys, like why in a romantic relationship, insecurity, like you guys, because I feel like that's going to be like the bedrock of all issues or most of the issues in that relationship.
Don't be fighting
every time, or explaining yourself, this one, that one. No, no, haba, are you not tired?
Especially like with guys, they project a lot.
The moment you're insecure or you meet an insecure person, it's going to get projected on you. There's this energy that comes with insecurity, and it always ends up being projected on the other party. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like that's how it is. The moment you're insecure, you're going to be projecting something, and it's definitely going to be something negative. You're going to be projecting something negative, and you're going to be radiating or emitting. I don't know if you can what I mean. Bad energy. And there's a far away. I will. Anyways, guys, let's get to the replies I got from the pool. This one says, when people try to make you feel less or undeserving of them or good things, this is a big red flag. This is a super big red
Because
flag.
why are you unhappy as a person? You don't like good things for your own life.
Oh, if you don't like good things for your own life, it's okay.
Yeah, I do.
I like good things. So don't make it look like I'm undeserving of good things or undeserving
Very
of...
much so.
Excuse you. Please take your village people problems to your village. Take it away from me. I do not... I am not the reason for your happiness. I'm not the reason for your family problems.
Someone that feels you are less undeserving, that means
they don't deserve it. I feel like we as humans, we project what's on our inner selves. I don't know if that makes sense, but like if you feel like, oh, I'm not deserving of good things, I'm not deserving of this or that, that's what you're going to project on the people around you.
That's the energy you would give.
That, yes,
Your aura,
because you feel
literally.
I don't deserve this thing, so
Yeah.
definitely you do not deserve it also, and that's a big red flag.
It is.
I can't still. If you find yourself doing something like that, I feel like self-checking, or what they call it,
Reflection.
Self-reflection is very important. Because like there are certain times that I go through things or things happen, I experience things, and I take myself back to like think about it. Am I the problem? I reflect. Like, is there something I need to work on? Because I know that whatever is inside of me is what is going to show forth outside. You're not just going to be, oh, I'm this way and it's not going to change anything. It's going to change a lot of things. And I feel like if you know or if you realize that you're this type of person, you should take out time to work on it. Because like, what's the need of keeping it? It's nasty behavior and you shouldn't be keeping it.
It's nasty behavior.
It stinks.
So the next one says lying, gossiping, self-centeredness, not being able to communicate / apologize. See, they just pack everything like this
and put aside one message.
First of all, as an adult, why do you lie?
Who would beat you if you tell the truth? Who? Nobody.
Do you realize that there's some people that they are chronic liars? They are lying. Men.
You know
men
that thing on phone, when you see setting, they see default this thing. Their default is lies
for no reason. There are some lies that they are unnecessary lies. Like you just lie.
They'll ask you, like there's some people that they don't even need to think. Like me, if you ask me something and I want to lie, I will be thinking about my lie. But there's some people I just ask them, they're thinking about what? Lie, Mohammed. That last line said, not apologize or something like that. Why would you be a human being and you don't know how to apologize? The fact that you're a human being alone has already stated that, oh, you're not perfect.
Of course.
You're very prone to making mistakes and, doing things wrong, stepping on people's toes, saying what you shouldn't say. So like, why are you human and you cannot apologize? So you tell me you're going to just do something to me and you will not apologize.
But you see, that apologize is even rooted in the fact that some people don't even realize, like, if you tell them, oh, you did this, it hurts me, like, they're like, oh, okay, I didn't know.
There's some people,
the fuck?
That energy,
like,
it stinks. It's
not about like, you just not knowing. You need to know it, acknowledge it, apologize, and actively work on it. You're not just apologizing for nothing. You're not saying sorry so that your partner feels better. You are saying sorry so that it doesn't happen again. If it happens again, then you just
the one that kills me is the people, they know they are wrong, but they just cannot let that, like, their ego is not just letting them apologize.
That's such a red. The red
it's like it's red and smelling. Capital RED, and it's smelling also. Is red. The flag is not blinking. It's standing there. It's not shaking. It's a constant K, and then it's now smelling on top of that. Because like, why?
Also, I feel like gossiping in relationship. You know that the people that are in relationship, they gossip a lot.
See, to be honest, I feel like gossip for me is I'm sorry.
Some kind of gossiping, like
that is.
It gets to a point you're obsessed with random people, like, and with the era of like internet, social media, like you would be so involved you don't even realize it.
Right.
Like, why? As
that's why I think that's why
your dummy of a boyfriend, both of you now, Kim Kardashian,
or even your friend, your girlfriend.
Yeah, like that's weird.
That's weird. Like, but like if it's normal random like talks and
you see something,
I feel like that's pretty normal.
That's okay.
That's pretty normal.
But like when fixating on it, it's a constant topic. It's
obsession like, or something.
Yeah,
and that's
weird.
nasty.
That's weird.
Nasty, very nasty.
That's weird.
Okay, this person says, if they're human beings, LOL, may everybody there on their own. So if you're a human being, you're a red flag. I don't want to say who wrote this comment because you guys will go for him. You gotta look for him.
The next one it is a red flag.
You probably know yourself.
And that's why you're single.
Yo, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it.
Humans, I wouldn't say we are red flags. It's just like we have a lot of problems.
We have a lot of problems, honestly.
And like it's fine, yeah, but just like your problem should be fixable. That would not mean that you should not go and turn yourself to mechanic and go and be fixing
other people.
Mrs. Bobby.
If you want to talk to a mechanic and be fixing other people, just know at the end of the day you end up being damaged. Yeah. There's this thing I saw somewhere. They said if like a glass is broken on the floor or a mirror is broken and scattered on the floor and you're trying to patch it up, do you think you're going to successfully patch it up without getting hurt?
That's so deep. Oh my god.
If you notice, like people who get hurt from probably previous relationships and they go into another relationship without giving themselves time to heal, and and then their partner is now like trying to help them, because you as a damaged person going into a relationship with someone, this is commitment with somebody else. It's not just you. So like there are lots of things that are going to be projected on you and you will project on the other person.
And honestly, like you will spend so much time like that you could just use to to make yourself better. Like, it's like pouring water into baskets.
It's come out for ground. It's not like it's wasting energy. It's certain that relationship will end with both parties being damaged. Meanwhile, the relationship started with one party being damaged, right? But it's going to end with both parties being damaged.
That's why you need to run away. They will not damage you.
For the people that don't run, I want to do, I am mechanic, Miss Bob the Builder. I can fix very well. I did technical drawing. No, mechanical engineer.
The next one says emotional manipulation. Hey, guilt tripping, not open to learning, lying, rude, low IQ.
Low IQ.
So many cannot be done with this.
I feel like low IQ isn't a red flag for me, because like it's not the person's
let's
fault.
not lie, it's a red flag. You go there, explain some English. There's some imagine you are
so now if you keep avoiding this person,
how do I spell discipline? What, like, I mean, it's not a red flag.
If you're avoiding somebody that has low IQ, who will not come and be with the person?
They will find somebody for them. I won't say it's a red flag, but it's a
problem. It's a problem, but I don't.
Yeah, because like,
well, this person spoke from a personal perspective, so to him, low IQ is a red flag. And
I know, like, there are some people that they are like sapiosexuals. Like, if they are not attracted to,
they just cannot cope. So I understand for his. I mean, everybody were answering based on personal perspectives or personal opinions.
That emotional manipulation, it's so real. Like, because I feel like if you have to do all of that ABC plus XYZ, it's not worth it. It's never is. Please choose yourself today, ladies and gentlemen.
Choose yourself today. Emotional manipulation is not just in romantic relationships.
Broad. Like,
it's in all types, even family members.
Yeah,
your parents want to emotion. Our Nigerian parents, stop playing.
As Africans in general, we need a lot of therapy.
To be honest, we have too many problems.
Is just
a lot.
Heavy, so I cannot allow you to come and put another baggage on.
It's me. What's the problem? Not let me waka come. Such a big
guilt tripping. How is that a red flag? Sometimes you are in the wrong, but it can be a red flag.
Guilt tripping is a red flag.
It is a red flag.
It is, because it's just like saying, you asked me for something and I said no, and you now want to like, but the other time, that's how I did this for you. I did that for you.
That's definitely a red flag.
So it's a red flag, please. Guilt tripping is a big red flag, and most of the time, the person that is being guilt tripped is not like the person really deserves that.
Yeah, I mean,
but just because the thing didn't go the other way, like,
not open to learn.
Carry your things on one.
Yeah. If you're not open to learn,
my brother,
you should
my
not,
sister,
as like we learn
every day, every hour, every day. Okay, let me not say every hour, but every day. So if you are not open to learning,
you can learn every hour. Like you just need to Google search some random shit. Like
so, like if you're not open to learning, then what are you doing? Like what exactly are you doing?
You need to realize that you and this person like probably have like different backgrounds,
different
views,
and nobody knows it all.
Even if you have the chemistry, even if you love each other,
there's still something.
There's going to be some things about the other person that like you need to understand that this is how this person is, and then you people will figure it out.
Nobody knows it all. There's nobody in this world that knows everything. So if you're not open to learning, that means whatever is in your head, that is all, I don't want to know any other one. And that's a terrible, like, it shouldn't be heard. It should not be heard. It's a very, very nonsense thing. Very nonsense. I'm sorry I'm using hard words, but like, I mean, in this situation, this one says entitlements. Entitlement. This is a red flag. This is a serious red flag, because
for me I feel like even this one, it's even more common in friendships, because like, have you ever been with a group of people that just like, oh yeah, I bought you a birthday present, now you have to
buy me one.
I've
actually not seen that situation before.
I don't do rubbish friends. It's common sense, yeah, but it gets to a point where like person is entitled and it's being like a mutual friendship, loving.
This entitlement wahala.
In the whole concept of it, it's a red flag.
It's a red flag. It's a big red flag.
The example of it is like a guy saying, if I go out on a date with you, we have to have sex. You get crazy?
Are you okay? That's like an entitlement. Yeah. That's you acting entitled.
Like you probably asked the girl out on the date. And you pick the restaurant. Just
did everything.
You pay for one dusty ass
meal
and burrito. No.
Burrito how much?
That is actually very. Guys, I don't even know. Wait, can I add one more red flag? Audacity. Have you met?
Effrontery.
You've never met some guys that they're just so bold. Wow. Like,
you guys, I don't want to even share my experience. But isn't that Ukraine where we were? Huh. I saw different calibers of animals.
Some guys are very, very
you'll be wondering, is this person a human being or an animal?
By the audacity from God. Pull it out.
Sometimes you open your DM and you're like, did this person really go for one of my body, because you just cannot fathom the ice water.
Baby, calm down. Narcissists, do not date them if you like your mental health.
You see that set of people they call narcissists? My sister, carry your shoe and run, let your leg touch your head.
The word in itself
the word itself, even if you don't know what narcissists mean, the moment you hear it, it sounds like it has this gang effect, right? I've been so fortunate enough to have, most of my friends are older than me, so most of the time I learn so many things from their experiences and not even mine, right? So I've been fortunate enough to be hearing things, just experiences, and I'm like, for real? It leaves you emotionally drained, mentally drained, but I feel like there's this kind of mental disorientation it gives. No, big red flag.
Just they will refuse to understand you in every situation.
It must go their way. Don't you understand?
You will literally be dying.
You can lose your mind if you find yourself in a situation like that. My sister, run. Just leave. They will meet their match, okay? Live for the sake of your mental health. If your mental health is down, it's definitely going to show on you physically in the long run. So live for your life in general.
It can't be genetic. I just look it up.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like those, because it's a.
How does it even come about?
It's a trait. I don't know.
Passed down.
Yeah.
Bro. I didn't even know it was a trait, like something that can be hereditary.
I've heard it somewhere before. Like,
I never knew it was. I thought it was just like an attitudinal
that's
problem.
Why, like everyone has these things, like those people that they are melancholic.
Okay, sanguine,
so
all those
it's
temperament. I never ever thought that like it to have anything to do with that.
So it's
for the fact that this thing is hereditary,
it's possible.
It's dangerous.
So you cannot go.
Very, very dangerous. No, my sister, run. Make your children not come and be narcissists. Run.
Why when they watch your video, you don't stop my sister since.
Boys, run. Ladies and gentlemen, run. If you meet a narcissistic girl, run for your life. If you're a girl and you meet a narcissistic man, run. On to the next.
Gaslighting.
This one has a full table on its own. Why am I being so dramatic?
I don't know. It's like relationship day.
You're making my blood to boil. Gaslighting. Manipulate someone using psychological methods into questioning their own sanity or powers or reasoning.
You, as a person, why do you gaslight?
Why? Like, literally, for instance, I'm the problem. Okay, I am the problem. I did something wrong. And my friend is telling me, you did this, you did that. And all of a sudden, I'm turning the table on her.
I'm like, okay, yes, but...
Yo, if you're in a situation where you're being constantly gaslighted, I feel like it's better to just leave. Currently, for me, the best way to solve some certain things is just removing yourself. For the sake of your own self. There are some things that are worth talking over. But there are some certain things that if it is constantly repeating itself, you just know, okay,
that's it.
This is my call to live. And you know one thing about all these toxic traits? If you're not a toxic person and you're in a relationship where you're experiencing toxic traits from your partner, before you know it, you start emitting those things.
Of course. Especially if you're someone that you are still struggling with yourself, you're working on yourself, you want to be better, but like you are with people that they're just not aligning with
you.
Yeah,
it's not going to help you like progress.
Yourself progress. Yeah, that's the word. Just be stuck.
You'll be
and
stuck.
Then you're sad, you're depressed. You're not depressed. Leave that man alone.
Like lots of situations, people can feel like they are depressed for whatever reason. But your main problem is not that you're depressed. You're not depressed, honey. It's that place you're in, that environment.
This space
it's not conducive.
It doesn't give room for growth.
It doesn't. And you now start feeling like, oh, I'm depressed, or I'm this, or I'm that. Take yourself out of that shithole and see how you're going to thrive. That's the word. Thrive. Everybody has the ability to be toxic. Everybody has the ability to be a bad person. But we all have to curb our shit. People that are nice, people that are kind, people that are sweet. It doesn't mean these people cannot be rude, or it doesn't mean they cannot be, you know.
There's a limit to the things you
everybody's trying to curb. Personally, I would see myself do some certain things and I'm like, hey girl, put yourself in check. This shouldn't be heard of.
Hold it.
It shouldn't be heard of. If they call your name, this thing should not be part and parcel. And I take steps back. I evaluate myself and do what I have to do. You can choose to be toxic or choose to be okay. Choose to be a good person. You can choose to be both. We all have good sides and bad sides, right? But then most of the time we want our good side to be more than the bad side. In fact, if we had our way, we wouldn't even want to have bad sides at all. So it's the same goes. If you're a toxic person, you can work on yourself, and I bet you enjoy being toxic because maybe it's beginning to look like it's an enjoyable thing.
I feel like some women like toxic men because the sex is really
actually, guy, I've heard that thing. I've seen it on social media. I can't relate. I've seen it on social media. Girls saying, "Oh, I like bad guys," or "I like guys that." Why are you carry your own hand? God gave you life. Gave you a sweet, smooth going life.
Went so far.
And you went and carry your hand to carry problem and put aside. My sister, are you okay? You need therapy. Honestly, when I hear things like that, I'm like, how?
Be a life coach. The person will be feeling, they'll be crying.
But no, Because why would you have a smooth going life? Like everything is going well, and you say, oh, you've seen a guy that treats you like a queen, that treats you how you want to be treated, or you've seen a friend that treats you how a friend should be treated, and you say, "Mbao, this is not my type. I like the one that will be giving me
respect. Spank me, baby."
My sister, carry your spanking out of my door. Carry it, because as I did like this, I don't want problem. I don't want wahala. And anybody now that I see inviting problem, I think you're not okay, because like, why are you using your hand to invite problems into your life?
Life is stressful.
It's stressful. I feel like screaming. Life is super stressful, and you will now be here welcoming more stressing agents.
And you need to realize that your choices, they definitely affect you. It's okay for some things to like last for a while, and you know, it's nice while, but once it starts, if it's not adding up, then it's not adding up.
For some time, I've been so crazy about self-help, self-improvement, everything, podcasts, books, and everything. And one thing I constantly hear is, if somebody is not serving you anymore, take yourself out or discard.
It's not only someone.
If a situation is not serving you, whatever it is that was serving you at a point, cool, all right? But if that thing is not serving you anymore, do away with it. Because if it's not serving you, it's definitely going to take from you. If a situation is not serving you, oh, I loved this person, or this person was this and that, this person was my heaven and earth, he was doing this for me, she was doing that for me, it gets to a point where, oh, okay, it's declining, you know. My sister, it's time for you to carry your things and japa for your own self-good. Okay, most of the time we know the truth, but we just cannot get ourselves to act accordingly. Personally, I'm not even going to lie. See, anything I say on my videos, right, I'm not saying because I have mastered it or I have done it. I feel like saying them out like this is also a way of talking to myself, because myself too, I get coconut head. I know the hear word. And
the thing with relationship is that, like, I feel like love in general, it is so strong that like you just want to hold on to it for as long as you can,
even when it's not serving you anymore.
For some people, like what's the word, detachment, it's very hard. Even coming to the realization that you have to start all over again.
The fear of starting all over again.
School, babes, there are many fishes in the river,
and even if there's no fish, you can start over on your own by yourself.
A Mediterranean. Once you look for fish, look for something else.
If we want to dwell on this red flags issue, we're going to talk from morning till night. It's not going to end. It's not going to end, because I feel like
we started deep. There are some physical red flag. As a man or as a girl, why is smelling?
Hey, we didn't even talk about that one.
There's some men, they'll tell you have to pound yam fresh soup every day. You are a red flag. Go and meet your mother to make soup for you.
Go to your mother. Go to your mother, boo. I mean, we started this whole red flag thing on a very deep. Like you said, the smelling. Yeah. Why are you smelling? Even as a girl, as a human, why are you smelling? Is there no deodorant? 350 naira, 400 naira, 500 naira.
They even go deodorant. You know they bath.
Water and soap.
Another one.
Lots of things.
Rudeness. Like, if you imagine, like, you're on a date with a guy, like, he's cute, everything is clicking, and then the waiter and he's talking to the waiter
anyhow.
Because of what?
I feel like some of them, for this man on, I feel like some of them see it as yes.
Don't worry, yeah.
What you feel like you have these invisible wings.
I believe I can fly.
You want to fly and be going. Fly away. Because what?
It's so unnecessary.
It's so.
What are you ordering on that menu that nobody has ever come to that restaurant before to eat, that you now need to tell, oh, you're just a common waiter? Like,
it's a person, not human like you. You guys, you see this topic? It's a very, very long one.
This is actually such an interesting topic, and I feel like it's something that I feel like everyone needs to think about it once in a while. Like, what are my red flags? And I realize that sometimes they tend to be a pattern in like your partners or the way you choose them. So if you do realize that it's like I'm attracting dusty guys, you have to dust yourself off. That's
why I said the self reflection is very, very important. We all should just take some steps back sometimes, check yourself. And there's this thing I do sometimes. There are people that that are very close to you, you can confide in them. Just ask them randomly, what's this thing? Is there anything you have noticed? Because there are some things that you might do and you may not even realize, oh, I do these things, right? Because we're human. So you can go to the people you trust, people that know you very well, and ask them. And people that wouldn't lie to you, they'll tell you the truth, how it is, you know. You ask them.
Not surprisingly, I don't think everybody has 100% people that they will keep it real with you. Like, if you don't,
see,
that should be where you start your work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Even if, okay, let's for instance, you have 5 people, at least 2 to 3 out of that 5 should be able to be real with you and tell you this is how it is.
If you and your friends are all the same, both of you will sleep and
Why?
the same side freely.
No matter how bad, someone in your circle should be able to tell you the truth and tell you, oh, this is what I think. For the fact that the person is even telling you from a different perspective, that alone is enough.
Like a mind opener.
You get. So anyways, you guys, like I said, if we want to talk about this topic, you know, we'll go from now. No, that's not all. Like, we've not exhausted everything, but like the video is already so long. So like, if we want to talk about this and dwell on this, why not? It won't end.
This has been so fun to talk about.
Honestly, and if we want to dwell on this topic, I don't think we're going to end it anytime soon. Like, we're going to keep going on and on and on. But anyways, that is it for this video. If there's any red flag that maybe we've probably not talked about and you know about,
there's so much more.
There's so much.
Sure
There's super sure. Yeah. So you could just drop it in the comment section. You know, let's keep the conversation going.
Yeah.
This video,
I like the biggest red flag of ever: cheating.
Let's end this video here. Let us end this video here. You guys, if there's any red flag that you would want to, you know, point out, let's keep the conversation going and rolling in the comment section, okay? If you want us to do a part 2 to this particular topic, we're here for you. Just let us know in the comment section, right? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, get us to 1,000 subscribers, you guys, please.
Like, comment, subscribe,
Share. Till next to see you guys. Bye.